Hey everybody, and welcome back, or perhaps welcome for the first time. My name is Sabrina Briani, the Yoga Fairy, and this is Let's Be Wellness. It's all about bringing a little fun, a little magic into our fitness, into our health journeys. And in my opinion, what's more magical than Mother Nature? Welcome to Biscayne National Park. Today we're practicing at Boca, Chita. I just wanted to show you guys this gorgeous lighthouse, but we're heading over to the seawall. So grab a mat, make sure you're wearing something cozy, stay hydrated. I'll meet you over on the wall. Can't wait to flow with you. Thanks so much for coming. All right, everybody, let's get started in happy pose, Siddhasana. Coming into your crisscross applesauce, we'll bring our right hand to the heart, your left hand to your lower belly. Take a moment to find your Durga Pranayama, big belly breathing. Every inhale, expand your lower belly. Every exhale, tuck your navel, your belly button, in towards the spine. Inhale, feel that left palm rise, big belly. Exhale, tucking in the lower belly. Our right palm over the heart shouldn't rise too much. This is to help us fine-tune that diaphragm breathing. We don't want to breathe too shallow and from the shoulders. Let's take 3 more rounds of this breath together. Inhale, big belly. Very nice. On your next breath in, inhale, 10 fingers reach all the way up. And as we exhale, arms wide, big bear hug. We're going to take that stretch twice more. Inhale up. Exhale wide, stretch in the shoulders. One more. Join your palms to touch. Let's lower down to that space right between your eyebrows, Ajna Chakra, third eye. Take this moment to set an intention for your practice, dedicating your energy, your effort today or tonight to something you're working on, a goal or even a mantra. Today, my goal for practice, my intention, is to be playful, to try and experience things a little more lighthearted, practicing non-judgment. Deep breath in. Exhale, finding heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take this moment to bow to yourself. Take this moment for gratitude. Thank yourself for showing up to life today. Thank your body for all these amazing things it allows us to accomplish. And finally, today we're actually going to extend our gratitude right to our online practice, allowing us to travel to different places together from the comfort of our home or office or wherever we lay the mat. From this place of togetherness, from this place of yoga, let's seal this start of our practice with the sound of Om. When you're ready, big inhale. And just take that moment in and release. Alrighty, as you inhale, 10 fingers reach for the sky. Using an exhale, right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind you. Use a breath to sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, gaze over to your left shoulder, spinal twist. Let's take 2 breaths here. Soft bend in the elbow. Inhale up through center. As you exhale, switch sides, left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, gaze to the right shoulder for 2. On your next breath, 10 fingers reach all the way up through center. And as we exhale, this time creep your right fingertips over to the right. Heavy in the elbow, heavy in the forearm. Inhale, left arm up and over. So right forearm is heavy, left fingertips reaching, side body stretch. Big breath. Slow exhale. On your next inhale, 10 fingers reach up and switch. Left fingertips to the left. Heavy elbow, heavy forearm, right fingers hanging to the left for 2. For 1. Inhale, reach up through center. And as you exhale, fingertips behind your hips. Start to uncross the legs, coming into a windshield wiper pose. So feet are wider than your hips. Fingertips can face opposite sides of the room or even your tailbone for an extra stretch. Keep a soft bend in your elbows, and let's take a couple breaths per side. Starting with your knees to the left. Hips are heavy for 2. And 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Knees to the right for 3 slow breaths. Observe your body. Inhale, knees back to center. And as you exhale, knees over to the left. This time we're going to add a forward fold, but only if it feels right in your body. Every body is different. Start to send your belly over the left thigh, maybe even stretch your arms out ahead. Breathing into any areas of discomfort for 2. For 1. Inhale, coming back in. 10 fingers reach up. And as we exhale, move the knees over to the right side. Squaring off that right thigh, lift the chest, big breath. And on an exhale, walk your belly towards the right thigh for 3. Remember, if you want to slow this down even more, you can pause the video for 2. And 1. Inhale, start to lift the heart. Exhale, fingertips behind you. Start coming through to center. We'll do a couple windshield wipers to wash it off. And only when you're ready, start to cross at your ankles. Inhale, 10 fingers, reach, stretch up. And as you exhale, tabletop pose. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take a big breath in, lower the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the spine like a cat on Halloween. Inhale, big belly, show the heart. Exhale, tailbone first, round spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the heart, little smile. Exhale, press into your palms. Press into your feet, and this time, try to lift off the shins. We don't have to hover too far. Strong in the arms, dome in the back, and release. Let's wash that off with a cat-cow. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, round spine. Very nice. This time, press into the toes. Maybe we do some walks. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Get ready to release. Knees under the hips, wrist under your shoulders. Once again, expand your lung volume. Big breath, lower the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, show the heart. And release. Knees as wide as your mat. Touch your toes together behind you. Starting to walk the palms forward. Surrender the heart to the mat. Balasana, child's pose. Remember, anytime in your practice you need to press that pause button or catch up with your breath, you can always take child's pose. Starting to blink the eyes open. Starting to wiggle fingers and toes. Waking up in child's pose. Gently press into your hands, press into your knees, and we'll rise up into downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Use this moment to shake your head no and nod your head yes. Maybe even pedal the feet, bending one knee at a time. First down dog of our practice, maybe even first down dog of your day. So don't be afraid to really get groovy for a moment. When you're ready, use an inhale to lift your right toes all the way up. Catch a stretch. As you exhale, bending into the right knee, hang your toes over to the left for a half wild thing pose. Head is hanging. Maybe you look at that right armpit. Big breath. Slow exhale. And release. Right leg joins the left. Let's find the opposite side. Inhale, left toes. Big stretch. And as you exhale, bend your left knee, hanging over to the right. Neck is hanging. Take a big breath. Look for that left armpit. And a long exhale. Start to release. Left leg joins the right. All right, so little balance challenge. We're going to be bending our elbows, bending our knees. This is going to help us support the shift in weight. We're going to lift opposite arms and legs. Bear with me here. Soft bend in your left knee, soft bend in your right elbow. Start to shimmy your right leg up and out. If that feels good, maybe your left arm follows. If you're feeling super crazy, you can take the wrist behind the lower back. I'm just giving options. And switch. This time here, soft bend in the right knee, soft bend in the right elbow. Inhale, left leg out long, right fingers follow. Just notice where you have to send the weight to stay balanced and release. Very nice. Shaking that off, we'll start to walk the toes all the way up towards the head of our mat. Use a big inhale, halfway lift, show your heart. And as you exhale, bend in the knees, belly towards your thighs, forward fold. Shake your head no, and nod your head yes. Soft in the neck. Inhale, halfway lift, trace your shins. Exhale, belly to the thighs, hands catch your hips. Next breath in, round your way to standing. Exhale, release. Let it all go. Take a moment to maybe fix your pants, your hair, wipe your brow. But when you're ready, inhale, 10 fingers reach up. As you exhale, interlace the fingers, make a fist. We're going to just let our pointer fingers extend. Sword mudra. Big breath in. As you exhale, hips to the left, fingers to the right. Once again, stretch the side body. And inhale, reach all the way back up through center. Strong in the belly, engage your core. Exhale, hips to the right, fingers to the left. Hold for a breath. Inhale up through center. And release. Take your palms to the small of your waist, thumbs to your sacrum, right? The bone above your butt. Rolling the shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale, show your heart. Exhale, press your hips forward. Melt the chest back. Baby back bend. Head is hanging. Exhale, chin to chest. Take another breath here. And as you exhale, come back to standing. 10 fingers reach up. Big breath. Exhale, release. Sun salutation A, Surya Namaskara. Inhale, 10 fingers up. Exhale, fold belly to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, high plank or tabletop. For this first one, knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, cobra, toes pointed, thighs to the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're taking 5 breaths here in our downward dog. Let your head hang for 4. 3, 2, inhale, looking forward. Exhale, tiptoe your way back to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, belly to the thighs. Inhale, 10 fingers rise and reach. And as you exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's take Sun A again. Big breath to reach. Exhale, belly to your thighs. Inhale, show your heart, big smile. And as you exhale, stepping back, your version of the yoga push-up. Chaturanga. Knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Remember, you can switch this out for a child's pose. Listen to your body. For 4, 3, 2, inhale. Get ready to look forward. Stepping our way or getting a little fancy, we can cross step to the head of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, belly to your thighs. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward hands, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands back to heart center. One last sun salutation A. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, show the heart. Exhale, stepping back. Your version of Chaturanga. I've shown a couple here, so you can rewind if you need it. Inhale, an upward stretch. Exhale, a downward dog. For 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, step or hop. Try a little hop. Find the head of your mat. Feet together, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way up. And this time, as you exhale, press your hips forward, lean the chest back, baby back bend. And release, hands to heart center. All right, sun salutation B. Bend your knees, sweep your fingers, chair pose, Utkatasana. Taking our hands to heart center, we're going to hold just this first one. Relax your tailbone. Make sure you can still see your toes. Inhale. Slow exhale. Big breath in. And this time exhale, belly to your thighs, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, upward stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, let's take a big breath, right toes up. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward. Ground your left heel down. Set up from our feet. Inhale, 10 fingers lift. Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Once again, we're holding for 2 more breaths. Knee over the ankle. And release. Take your time here. High plank or tabletop. Chaturanga. Inhale, press into the tops of your feet. Maybe we hover the thighs, upward dog, and downward. Inhale, your left toes rise. Step your left foot forward on the exhale. Right heel meets the mat. Take your time. 10 fingers, reach up. Warrior 1. Left knee is over the ankle for 2. On your next breath out, palms to the mat, step it back. Vinyasa, high plank to yoga push-up. Inhale, you can always take a different upward stretch. Curl the toes as wide as your mat, lower the hips. Exhale, down dog for 5. I'm always here to give you guys options. You pick one and replace my options with that for your practice. 2 more breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your way to the top of the mat. You choose how. Big breath, bend your knees, sweep your fingers, Utkatasana chair. And as you exhale, mountain pose, arms beside you. Let's go again. Sun salutation B. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, yoga push-up. Inhale, upward stretch. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Your left heel drops. Warrior 1. Exhale, release. Step back, high plank. Yoga push-up. Maybe knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, step your left foot forward. Ground your right heel down. Try to use 1 breath. Reach up. Full exhale, palms to the mat. High plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward stretch. Show the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. You've got 5 breaths. You're doing amazing. We're trying to synchronize 1 breath per movement. This is like a dance with our breath. It's our moving meditation. You've got this. 1 last sun salutation B. Get ready. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your way to the head of the mat. Right away, big breath, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sweep your fingers. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain pose. Arms beside your body. Get ready. Utkatasana, bend your knees. Big breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, show the heart. Exhale, step it back. Your yoga push-up, elbows in. Inhale, upward stretch, thighs to the mat, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. 1 breath. Step your right foot forward, ground your left heel down. 10 fingers reach up, warrior 1. Exhale, release, palms to the mat, yoga push-up, knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, upward stretch, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got this. 1 breath, step your left foot forward, ground your right heel down, 10 fingers up, Here's your warrior one. Exhale, release. High plank, knees, chin, and chest. Your version, yoga push-up. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 5. Stay up for me, you got this. For 4. 3. 2. Big breath in. Long breath out. Feet together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the head of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, belly to your thighs. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your fingers, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, let it go. Woo! Shake it off. Once again, take this moment to wipe your brow. Catch your breath. So drishti is what we call our focal point in our yoga practice. Look down in front of you as you inhale to reach up. Exhale, keep staring at that thing that doesn't move as you bring your hands to your hips. Soft bend in the left knee will start to lift our right leg. Flex your foot Captain Morgan style and step back, runner's lunge. Option 2, ground the right knee here. Remember, it's your practice. Whether your right knee is lowered or lifted, inhale, 10 fingers reach up. Exhale, strong in the belly, 10 fingers reach ahead. Reach beyond your mat, 2 breaths. Inhale, and as you exhale, take the arms out wide beside you, airplane arms. Another breath. Exhale, interlace, fingers behind your back. Start to create that fist. Lengthening out through the arms, open up the shoulders. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, right heel to the mat. Release the fingers, warrior 2. Arms out wide beside you. Inhale, straighten the knees, 10 fingers up. Exhale, lower down, warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower, warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen, straight knees, reach up. Exhale, lower. Left knee is over the ankle. Interlace your fingers. Once again, let's roll the shoulder blades towards one another. Big breath, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Really send your booty back. So glutes reaching back, heart to the mat. Head is hanging almost between the legs for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, warrior arms. And let's start to move out of that. Coming off your right heel, inhale, 10 fingers up. Exhale, reach your palms towards the mat. This time though, lift that right heel up towards the sky, belly towards your left thigh, standing split. Now you can always use a block or a can of beans here to bring the mat a little closer to you for your hands. If you're feeling real balanced here though, maybe you even play with taking a hand behind the calf. Just an option. And release, right leg joins your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Very nice. Let's try the opposite side. Inhale, 10 fingers reach up. And as you exhale, hands to your hips. Starting to bend the left knee, flex your foot for balance, and step it back. Remember, there's always the option to lower that left knee or not. Runner's lunge or lunging warrior. Inhale, 10 fingers reach up. Exhale, strong in the core, reach forward, reach past your mat. For 2. Exhale, airplane arms. And on your next breath out, reach back. Roll the shoulders towards one another, interlacing your fingers into a fist. Get ready. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, grounding down through your back heel. Warrior 2, arms wide beside you. Big breath in, straight knees, 10 fingers up. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lengthen through the legs. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Exhale, lower. Get ready to interlace the fist. Rolling the shoulders together. Inhale, heart up, gaze up. Exhale, stick your glutes back, booty back. Head and chest are hanging towards the center of the legs. For 3. For 2. For 1. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, release the arms. I missed it here, but you can inhale back to that runner's lunge. Exhale, palms to the mat. When you're ready, shift the weight into your right leg. Start to kick the left leg up to the sky. Standing split. Option 2, catch your calf. Find your balance, one hand or both, and release. Very nice. Downward facing dog. From here, let's shake it off. Take a big breath. And as we exhale, come on down, knees as wide as your mat. Toes touch together behind you. Balasana, child's pose. For 4. Start waking up in your child's pose. Blink the eyes open. Press into your hands, press into your knees. And maybe take a shark fin pose here. Bend into your elbows, kissing the palms together behind your head or towards the back of your head. This is always an option in child's pose, but it's nice to use it as an extra stretch for the arms and the shoulders that we're waking up today. And release. Take all the time in the world as you start to find your downward facing dog again. Maybe inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round your spine. Some more cat-cows. Inhale, expand your lung volume. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Just like we started here, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, press into your hands, press into your feet, lift the shins. 3, 2, 1, and release. This is optional, right? You listen to your body. Downward facing dog. Now that we're all together, inhale, right toes lift. And as you exhale, step your right foot on the outside of your right palm. Coming into a lizard lunge. We'll wiggle that left knee back, maybe even ground it to the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, rounding back. Let's try that again. Inhale, reach your right arm forward. Exhale, up and back. One more full rotation. Inhale, forward. Exhale, up and back. Right hand catches your waist here. You can take a quad stretch, but if that's a little too intense, you are welcome to just gaze back towards the right side of your body. Little twist. And release. Downward facing dog. What we do to the right, we do to the left toes lift. As you exhale, step your left foot between your palms. Get ready to keep it lifted for heat or lower that right knee for the stretch. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, up and back. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, up and back. Inhale, lengthen through the left. Exhale, rotate up and back. Catch the small of your waist, and once again, take your quad stretch, or, like me, just gaze past your left shoulder. That is a deep stretch too. And release. This time, slide your left knee to join the right. We're going to lower all the way down, baby chaturanga, to lay on our tummies, to lay flat on your belly. Bringing the arms down beside the body, palms face the earth. Use an inhale to expand your belly. Exhale, tuck your navel in towards the spine. Remember, this is Durga Pranayama, big belly breathing. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, tuck your lower belly in. Press into your hands, press into your hips. Can we lift head, chin, and chest? Maybe even the toes. This is full locust pose. Take your time. Let's lower all the way down. And we're going to try that again. Get ready. We're using the breath. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, tucking the lower belly in, strong in the core. Start pressing into your palms, pressing into your hips. Lift the chin, lift the chest, lift your toes. Maybe we lift the palms this time, full locust. Hold a breath and release. Whew. Do you think we've got one more in us? I do. When you're ready, lifting up. Include the arms this time. Take a big breath. And as you exhale, lower your palms right underneath the shoulders. Come into an upward stretch. Downward facing dog. Shake the head if you need to. Inhale, right toes lift. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, 10 fingers up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the back heel, warrior 2. Hold a breath. Reverse warrior. Left hand to that back thigh, reaching up through the side body. Big breath. And release. Straight to downward facing dog, or take your vinyasa. It's up to you. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, 10 fingers reach up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, get ready. Exhale, your right heel finds the mat, warrior 2. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm back, left arm up. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, release. Stepping directly back to downward facing dog this time. Feel free to pause the video if you need to find child's pose for a few breaths. Otherwise, inhale, high plank. We're going to find side plank together, starting balancing on our left arm. So perhaps you ground the left knee, stack your right leg out long. Shoulder above shoulder. This is one version of our side plank. You can also take your right hand to your waist, step your right foot forward, And come on to the outer edge of your left foot. This is another version of our left side plank. Finally, a third version, you can stack your heels one in front of the other or right on top of one another, side plank. Perhaps we hold for 3, or here's a challenge. Inhale, lift that left leg up tall. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Runner's lunge. Grounding down through the left knee. If you came here, inhale, show the heart. Exhale, find your forearms. Lizard lunge. So we're all in lizard lunge. Even if we didn't swing that leg forward, we can always use tabletop to get here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down onto the belly. Locust pose, palms beside you. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, press into the hips, lift. Face, legs, and palms. Upward stretch. And downward facing dog. Inhale. High plank. We're taking it on the right side. Your right palm is going to be doing the balancing here. Just like before, I'm going to show you some different variations. You can stack the feet. We can always have that left leg forward for balance. We can always ground the back knee. Whatever your favorite variation is, hang out there for 3, for 2, for 1. Start to find tabletop, or if you're on that third variation, inhale, lift that upper leg, lift your left leg, star pose. Exhale, step your left foot forward. If you're in tabletop, step your left foot forward as well. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, ground your right knee. Lizard lunge. I'm kind of trying to mime some blocks. If you're looking at the video, that's what that silly motion was. If you don't have a block, you can use a couch pillow or a can of beans, can of corn, a puppy dog, whatever you got, for 2, for 1. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, slide your left knee to join the right. Start to sit back towards your heels. Hips towards the heels in Virasana, lightning bolt pose. We're going to use this moment to recenter, to recalibrate, to catch our breath. Inhale, 10 fingers reach up. Exhale, palms lower down to third eye. Ajna chakra. Recall your intention for practice, that goal you're working on, or that mantra you picked. If you've lost it, we can always come back to our deep belly breathing, come back to our body. Right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, soft heart. And release. Whew. Alrighty. It is officially time for some back bends, for some camel pose. From your knees, so come to sit up tall in your knees, we'll step our left foot forward. I have a very flimsy mat with me. I didn't want to bring my heavy-duty mat on the boat, so you can see I am folding it up like a hot dog. This is a really great way to give yourself some extra padding if you don't have a blanket. As you inhale, 10 fingers reach all the way up. On our exhale, let your hips sink forward. Left knee passes the ankle. Interlace your fingers above the left thigh. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, sink lower in the hips. When you're ready, reach your right arm up, and as you exhale, round all the way back to reach for your right leg. Option 1, left fingertips reach up. Option 2, we can start to creep our right fingers back on the leg. Reach for your calf. Let that left arm, left side body stretch back. Half camel pose. 2 breaths. Press through your foot. And chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Really slowly here, careful with that left knee. Start to realign above the ankle. And come on back to sitting on the heels. We're going to switch sides. So I will have to do a little hot dog on my left side this time. You can do a blankie instead if your mat does not provide adequate thickness. Anyways, left knee to the mat, step your right foot forward, knee over the ankle to start. Inhale, 10 fingers, reach up. Exhale, slide your hips gently forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, interlace your fingers above the thigh. Set up with another breath, and as you exhale, gently let the knee pass the ankle. Deep hip stretch. I'm going to show you all options. This is enough. Otherwise, take your left fingers to reach up and back. Start to creep down the left leg. Sorry, whichever leg is in breath. Stretching that opposite side body long. This is a back bend, so show your heart to the sky. Let your head hang. A little bit of trust here. You can do it. 2 breaths. Keep the core engaged. 1 breath. As you exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, start coming back to center. Exhale, sit back on your heels. Thunderbolt pose. No child's pose here. Hands to heart center or to the third eye. You choose. Take a breath. A super slow exhale. And start to release. Coming back to a high plank. We'll use an inhale, strong belly. Exhale, yoga push-up. Inhale, upward stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. This might be the last vinyasa of our practice, no promises. Go ahead and come onto your tushy, either by lowering your knees to the right, your hips to the left, or as I did in the video here, you can step the top of your right foot forward and cross with the left, coming all the way through to seated. I want to give you options to practice, depending on how many times you revisit this video. Extending out long through the legs, start to flex your feet. Keep them nice and awake. Inhale, 10 fingers reach all the way up. And as you exhale, release the fingertips, release the palms or fist on either side of your body. Dandasana, staff pose. Practice that deep belly breathing for 3. For 2. For 1. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, soft bend in the knees. Take your belly towards the thighs, folding forward, Paschimottanasana. Here I'm trying to show how you can reach for your pant leg, your ankle, your feet. You can even use a towel as a strap. Don't worry so much about being flat forward. It's about lengthening through the spine. Let your head hang for 2. For 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round your way back to seated. Use another breath. Lift your 10 fingers all the way up. And this time as you exhale, bending into your right knee, let's give it a hug. We're going to rock our hips. We're going to help ourselves open this right side. I'm using my right hand on the knee and my left hand on the foot to bring my knee back a couple times here. It's a funny little stretch, but it really does help. When you're ready, cross that right ankle, that right foot to the top of the left thigh. This is Ardha Padmasana, half lotus pose. Again, there is no rush. Use a bunch of inhales, at least 3, right? Lift the heart. Exhale, belly to the thigh. Inhale, look at your toes. Exhale, let your head hang. One more breath. Slow breath in as you start to reach up. Slow breath out as you start to release. Now, bending into your left knee, let's see if we can balance into a boat pose here. I'm going to give it a couple shots. It's not an easy pose, but again, it's something we can practice a couple times. Let's switch sides. Inhale, 10 fingers up. Exhale, hug your left knee in. Rock gently, and then when you're ready, support the knee with your left palm. Support the foot with the right. Work that right leg back a few times with love, with breath. And when you're ready, use an exhale to cross. Left ankle over the right thigh. I'm showing you here how I actually use the crease of my elbow to hang on to my toes there. That just kind of helps me keep my leg in place. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, belly to the thigh. Inhale, look at your toes. Exhale, let the head hang. One or more breaths. You can always press pause. Inhale, look forward, start to come on into that boat pose. As you exhale, trying to balance on the tailbone, trying to find your peace fingers or your palm on your left leg. You can see here there's an option to extend all the way out through that left leg. The more you kick into your palm or your fingers, the more you press your chest forward, the more balance we'll find in this odd shape. Shake off the legs. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, try that balance pose once again. Coming into our half lotus, Ardha Padmasana, right ankle over the left thigh. Start bending into your left knee. Find your balance before you extend, using a palm or the preferred peace fingers. So left peace fingers to your big toe. Maybe extending out through that leg. Maybe even reaching both arms to the left. I didn't though, not today. We'll shake and shimmy. Crisscross applesauce. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, step back. High plank. Maybe lower one knee or both. Chin and chest. Inhale, upward stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, soft elbows. Exhale, lower the knees. Send your toes to the right, your hips to the left. Come back through to seated. This time, we'll go ahead and center ourselves on the mat. Come onto your tippy toes, start hugging into the knees. Start to find your Navasana boat pose. Balancing on the bones of the booty here. Balancing on the sitting bones. Maybe you stack your shins in line with your knees. Remember, push into your palms, but press your chest forward. And release. All right, peace fingers, get ready. We'll wrap our peace fingers around our big toes, and once again, try to find boat pose. Maybe extending out through the legs. Don't worry if you rock back, that's where we're going anyways. And press your chest, kick into the fingers, chest forward, kick into the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Start to bend your knees, start to release. One more time. Get ready. Balance on the sitting bones. We can always do one knee at a time. Extend out through the legs. Navasana. And roll. Extending out the legs. Take your arms out wide into a T. Big breath. And as you exhale, release all the way down. Bend your knees. Heels are close to your hips. We're going to come into our back bends for the day. I won't be guiding full wheel today, but of course, if it's in your practice, you're more than welcome to sprinkle it in here instead of supported bridge. Anyhow, feet are as wide as our hips. Grip the mat with your toes and start your deep belly breathing. Inhale, expand. Exhale, engage the lower belly. Inhale, expand. Exhale, as you engage the lower belly, press to lift your hips. Press through the feet, through the shoulders and palms. Back of the head is resting on the earth. For 2. For 1. Release. As always, I'm going to show you options, but you pick your favorites. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, engage. Lower belly is tucking in. Press through the feet to lift your hips. My favorite version is actually bringing the palms to the small of the waist. Stack your elbows as closely underneath your body as you can to support some of that weight. For 3. For 2. And 1. Release. So I don't know how much I'll be able to get the Air Force jets out of this class, but if you're listening to them, we do have Miami Homestead Air Reserve Base very nearby. Take your supported bridge pose one more time. If you'd like a challenge, the one I'm offering today is actually to come onto your tippy toes. Seeing if we can bend one knee, stacking above our hip, and lowering down to switch. Eventually, we can take this posture straight into our shoulder stand, but that won't be today. So lower all the way back onto the spine. Grabbing the backs of the thighs, use a little momentum to roll forward and take your actual final vinyasa of the practice. Inhale, upward stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. As always, they are optional. You can switch those vinyasas for a down dog or a child's pose. Speaking of which, that's where we're going now. Touch your toes together at the back of your mat, bringing your knees as wide as the mat. Relax the chest, your chin or your cheek to the ground. Option 2, bend your elbows for a shark fin pose. Beautiful. Once you're satisfied, start to mosey out of your child's pose. Catch a sip of water if you need it. I'm offering a lot of things to come back to in this practice. For example, this is going to be how we get into our tripod headstand. If you would rather not practice your tripod headstand today, please feel free to lay yourself down, move into shoulder stand, or simply fast forward this part of the video. Okay, so everything in yoga is about triangles, about stacking things, and even proportions. That's what I'm trying to tell you with these silly little signals here. Triangles, all about triangles. We're going to start by hugging our elbows here. That is the distance you want your palms to be. So, hug your elbows on the mat and replace your elbows with your palms. Once you're there, those are the two base points of your triangle. The crown of your head will be the tip of your triangle. So you want to try to angle your head between and above where your palms are. So right now, when my head goes back to the mat, I should be able to look in my left and right periphery and see my palms, see my thumbs on either side of my head. Once we've got that nice triangle form going, we can start to curl our toes and lift your hips up towards the sky. The more you walk your toes in towards your body, the more you'll start to feel everything stack. At first, this might be a little intense for the head, but I do not recommend adding a pillow underneath. We want everything to be stacked. Our neck is very important, so better safe and getting used to that pressure, to that sensation, than getting out of alignment and causing injury. So, again, once you're stacked, hips above your head, hips above your shoulders in line with your head, you can start to bring one knee at a time to one elbow. And the more you watch this video back, the more you'll notice you don't want to kick into this shape. Don't use momentum. Instead, practicing tucking our knees in towards the body one at a time, finding that balance low before we start to lift up. We can do this close to a wall to get our practice and even get a feel for what it's like to have our legs extended. In this moment, I've also showed you guys how kind of scissoring your legs, having one slightly forward and one slightly back, will help us to hug our thighs in towards one another. These are all the virtual tips I have for this quick headstand practice, this quick tripod headstand. But if you guys are interested in a mini quick how-to video on tripod headstands, please do let me know in the comments below. I can read them, and I would love to do some shorts that explain things a little further, some workshops on headstands. Anyways, we did it. Option to take a vinyasa to wash that off, or lay yourself directly back into Savasana. Extend your legs out towards opposite sides of the mat. Rest your palms on either side of the body. Take a deep breath and a long exhale. Parching your lips and relaxing the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyebrows. Softening the skin of the forehead. In these final moments of your practice, give yourself permission to be heavy, to take up space. There is nowhere you need to be, and absolutely nothing else you need to get done. All you need to do is breathe. Slowly starting to deepen your breath. Breathing deeper, fuller inhales to lift the belly and soften the heart. Part your lips and wake the face with a gentle smile. With your palms resting above the heart, perhaps you use this moment to think of 3 things that have made you smile this week. Just 3. Once you've thought of those 3 gratitudes, start bending into your knees. Start rotating the wrist. Take whatever motions you need to wake up the body. Use an inhale to take your arms out wide, and as you exhale, bend your knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a great big hug, as you've absolutely earned it. Rolling off to the right side of your body for fetal pose. We like to close our practice with the first shape, the first posture we've ever taken in our lifetimes. Just to remind ourselves, a brand new start is always around the corner. Take as long as you like here. There will be a lovely little scenery for the ending of this practice. So whenever you make it to that happy pose, Siddhasana, crisscross applesauce, whenever you make it there is the right time. Always use an inhale to reach all the way up to the sky. Final stretch. And as you exhale, bow to that space right between your eyebrows. Ajna Chakra, third eye. Use this moment to recall your intention for practice, your dedication, your mantra, or your goal. If you've lost it, maybe focusing on that idea of a brand new start. Almost always in our lives, there's at least one place we can use that fresh start. Give yourself permission. Inhale. And as you exhale, bow your hands to heart center. Taking this final moment to thank yourself for showing up to life today, brave, true, and authentic. Thank your body for all the incredible things it allows you to accomplish, on or off a yoga mat, in or outside of a gym or studio. And finally, we'll thank the internet today. I'm a bit of a tree hugger, but we'll thank the internet for providing us this opportunity to connect from wherever we are. As you inhale, bring your palms to that space right between the third eye. We'll seal our practice with that sacred sound of Om. Remember, we use Om to celebrate what the word yoga means, which is to yoke, to join, togetherness, not just with each other, not just our breath and our movements, but our intention and our actions. From this place of yoga, take a deep breath in. The light within me sees, honors, and truly cherishes, truly loves that divine, wise light that shines within you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Wherever you are is amazing. I hope I'll see you for the next online yoga practice. Be sure to use this video as many times as you like. Until next time, and don't forget, magical lives are anything but mythical. Love you.